No.
Some of you think you do, but you don't. Listen to this letter. This is from a girl. This was brutal. You came to my school and that was a really good talk. It made a lot of sense, but you kept saying how complicated girls are when it's boys are the ones that are super complicated. They think about sex all the time, but they don't want a whore. They want a nice girl. Then they want somebody super pretty, but if you are super pretty, they're afraid to ask you out. And then when they finally do go out, they want sex, but the girl doesn't want to give them sex and say she ain't the whore, remember? But if the girl does give them sex, she is the whore, even if she loves the guy. And then he breaks up with her because she's easy. But that's what he said he wanted in the first place. How do you figure this out? That's number one. Number two, I want to give you a definition of love, and it's not that I think you guys are stupid, because even adults don't get this. And by the way, we're doing a parent night at 6:30? Is it 6:30? 6:30, right in here. Get your parents to come. You guys can't be there, so don't invite a whole bunch of friends. Don't come. It's only parents tonight. But I've done parent nights where not one parent in the room knew what love was. People just don't know. In fact, here, let me prove that. How many of you in this room have ever had a boyfriend or girlfriend tell you, I love you? Put your hand down. How many found out they lied? Hey, you guys, just because somebody says I love you doesn't mean squat. How do you know? Girls in the room? Girls, if you don't know this by now, you're in a world of hurt. Guys learned it from the upper class guys. You tell a girl at just the right time, place, setting, I love you. She'll fall all over herself for a guy. So what do some guys do? Go on the very first date. I love you. Sucker. Just because somebody says it doesn't mean squat. How do you know? By the end of this 2 hours, you will know if your boyfriend or girlfriend loves you or not. And by the way, I'm from Puyallup, like I said. I did an assembly in Puyallup. There's only like about 100 kids in the room. That night after the assembly, every girl that was in the room broke up with her boyfriend. Oh! You know how I know that? School counselor is a friend of mine. He calls me up the next day. He's laughing. Because there's a whole line of guys in the hallway crying. I was just in the school the other day. The school was about this big. 17 couples broke up. 17. Now look. Guys, all you guys in this room, I'm a guy. I'm not coming in here ranking on guys. But when you all find out what love is, you'll never go back to the fake. You'll never do it. So, number one, difference between men and women. Second thing we'll talk about is love. And the third thing is sex. We're going to put guys over here, girls over here, and I'm going to compare the difference between them. You guys, I think I mentioned this last time I was here. There are colleges this isn't a joke either. There are colleges in America trying to tell us that men and women are the same. And it's just stupid. Guys are different from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet. Everything's different. Guys snore more, they fight more, they change their minds more, their blood's redder, daylight vision's better, thicker veins, longer vocal cords. That's what guys talk low. Girls don't. Vocal cords, our metabolic rate tends to be higher. Guys are more left-handed. Color blindness, 16 guys to 1 girl. Stuttering, 4 guys to 1 girl. ADD, ADHD, is that most of you guys are girls?
Guys.
Oh yes, guys. I have guys walking assemblies just kind of saying, what's wrong? ADD! Guys have bigger brains than girls. They don't use it, but they man, they put little tiny microphones on 2- and 3-year-old little kids, tape recorded everything they did for like a week. Then they went back and checked what little boys do compared to little girls. Almost 100% of what comes out of the little girl's mouth is she's communicating. She's talking to the trees, the rocks, her dogs, the I mean, she's talking to everything. 40% of what comes out of the little boy's mouth is just noise. You guys should have stood over here and listened to everybody come in the door. It was hysterical. There's always one guy that walks in the door. Ah! What are you doing? I don't know. I think it was this school. There was a senior guy. It was in a gym like this. I think it was this school. He sat right in the corner, right down where you are. And every friend of his that came through what would be that door, every friend of his that goes by, he goes, and he did it for 20 minutes. And every girl that walks by, moron. Girls have got better hearing, taste, touch, and smell. If there was a dripping faucet in your house, who'd hear first, mom or dad?
Mom.
You guys know it's your mom. Somebody fix that. Dad's in the corner. What? Didn't even hear it. They put, gosh, what's the other one? Oh, here's a major. Girls, I don't mean to embarrass you, but every 28 days.
Oh.
Shut up. You girls are going to have one egg. Guys go big deal because every 15 minutes. Something like 750,000 sperm. And we're going to be in here for 2 hours. Look at the girls. Man, look at this. By the way, one guy heard that. He was so impressed he emailed me to just call me the sperminator. Hey guys, if that was the only difference between men and women, that is huge. But these are the relationship ones. Now, look at it. If you ever have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you ever get married, you ever work on a staff with people of the opposite sex, you're going to run into this. You might as well figure it out now. Now listen up though. Are all guys like I'm going to describe?
No.
But most are. Are all girls like this?
No.
Most really are. Did you all hear me say that?
Yeah.
There's always somebody, you're stereotyping. I'm not. But not everybody's like this, but most are. Okay, number one. Guys tend to be impersonal, which is actually cool. It's just girls don't like it. Girls tend to be very personal. I was at a school in Seattle one time, started to tell me, I wrote those words on the board, turned around, I was just going to start to explain, and a girl said, right where you're sitting, yelled at me, "We are not!" I hadn't said anything, she's already ticked at me. You know, almost 100% of the only people that want to argue whether this stuff's true or not afterwards, girls. That is not true. That is not true. You guys in this room, you disagree with you, just flip me off and walk out. Watch guys play sports compared to girls. 4 guys in this room start playing hoop or something, within 5 minutes they're yelling at each other. What an idiot! I can't look. And then they go eat. Girls come up and say, hey, aren't you still mad at that guy? Nope, we're hungry. No connection at all between the basketball, the fighting, and the eating. What happens when 2 girls get in a fight?
Oh.
How long does it last? Oh, yeah. There's some girls sitting in this room that are still mad at that girl in the 6th grade. They'll be walking down the hallway just kind of, oh, Jackson, do you know what she said to me in the 6th grade? Look at the guys, look at them. You don't even remember the 6th grade, do you? The whole thing's gone. So here's the problem. Guy and a girl in a relationship getting in an argument, think about it. Who tends to get over arguments quickest then?
Guys.
It's guys. Okay, I called you fat, I'm sorry. Could we just move on? You're gonna pay. And for 6 months, that guy's in the doghouse, but after 1 week of being in there, he forgot why. So he says it again. Aren't you getting a little fat?
Oh.
Well, that's exactly what you said, July 3rd, 7 o'clock. She quotes him, and the poor guy's sitting there. He doesn't remember saying it. But now, wait a minute. Who tends to get over arguments quicker? Tends to be guys. Isn't that a good thing? Sure it is. Who solves the argument? Because she won't drop it until she's sure he understands how much he screwed up. Girls call that communication, and guys call it nagging. God, can't you just drop it? No, because you don't know how much that hurts. Oh. Guys treat everybody the same. It's a guy thing. Guys see each other in the hallway, sup? So guys see girls in the hallway, hey, hooks are flying everywhere. Don't you know the girl? Yeah. So who looks like the jerk?
The guy.
Yeah. But hey, girls, do guys slug girls they don't like?
No.
Ooh, I hate her. Bam! They never do. Guys only slug girls they like. You know why? Because when a guy slugs a girl, what he's saying, from his standpoint, what he's saying is, you are one of us. Now, you might not like the girls, but guys don't slug girls they don't like. They don't. And by the way, all you girls that get ticked off on guys for slugging, do you know that girls outslug guys 20-1?
Yeah.
Yeah, girls are always slugging guys, but the way they slug is different. Guys go, that's not a slug. Bam! Now follow this. Girls, this is key for you. Guys treat girls as if girls were just guys with different bodies on. I like that part. So, guys treat girls the same way they treat each other. So, guys therefore try to talk to girls the same way they talk to each other, which is guys' first huge mistake. Here's why. How many girls in this room have an older brother? Okay. You ever watch him stand in front of a mirror when he thinks you're not watching him? You know what guys do in front of mirrors when they think nobody's watching? Or am I actually read this one time. 68% of all guys who will stand in front of a mirror with no clothes on, they like their bodies. Guys just like the way everything looks and works. Most girls don't like their bodies. In fact, only 22% of girls that like them. Almost 80% of girls don't like their bodies. Girls stand in front of a mirror with no clothes on. She goes, and then she tries to fix whatever's wrong. So what happens is, guys come to school thinking girls are the same, and they're not. So these guys make comments to girls like they make to each other. Hey girls, we don't mean it. You just think we do. That's why a guy will see a girl, I mean you girls have seen this, a guy will see a girl in the hallway and go, hey, nice butt. To him, that's really funny. What he doesn't know is 5 minutes before he said it, she's looking in the mirror at her behind. She didn't like it, an idiot brought it up. I saw a 9th grade kid, he heard this whole thing, and he walked down the hallway at the end of the assembly, he goes, you! The whole hall stops, and the girl at the far end of the hall, I saw this, she yells back, me! And he goes, yeah, you're ugly. Look at all of them. The guys are like, write that one down. Worst thing I ever heard a guy say, and I'm not making any of these stories up, worst thing I ever heard a guy say, a guy actually walks up to a girl and goes, when are you going to shave that mustache? You know who said that? You know who said that? A 35-year-old male PE teacher said that to the head cheerleader of a high school. Unbelievable. Some guys never figure this out. Now guys, here's the problem. Hey guys, do these girls ever forget those comments?
No.
Never. What proof of that? Watch this. Of everybody in the room, all the guys, girls, everybody, staff, everybody. How many of you can remember something that somebody said to you, and I don't care how long ago they said it, but whatever they said, it hurt you so bad that you will never forget that? Raise your hand. Look around the room. Do not, by the way, do not put your hand down. Do not put your hand down. Now watch this. Watch this. If you're a girl, put your hand down. 6 guys. And by the way, did you see the way the girls raise their hand? Yeah! Guys usually go, yeah. No? Yeah, hey, I remember.